charts, and if you're new to this channel, hey, this is Archna. Today I'm going to talk about bullet journal. So why bullet journal? Because I have used a lot of techniques to track my daily activities, to-do lists, then important tasks, then priorities, as well as buy lists, etc. But I find them very they were working only up to a certain extent, and I couldn't get a lot out of them. So some of the techniques which I've used were Eisenhower method and Pomodoro technique to complete my tasks, etc. So this year I'm going to start with bullet journaling. Hopefully this makes me complete more tasks than usual. So let's get started with the bullet journaling. So I have just used a simple note diary kind of note, but it doesn't have any dates or anything mentioned in it. You can use the usual planner or diary. Also, you can use any simple note. Usually the bullet journalists use a note with dotted lines. I'll post a picture of that here. So I've used a diary, and the things I've used to decorate my bullet journal are brush pens, and these are color pens. This is a black pen, gel pen, and a pencil. I'm trying to do as much minimal decorations as possible because I'm trying to be a minimalist, and I have used only washi tapes for this decoration, but many people use a lot of stickers, different types of washi tapes, and a lot of different types of pens and colors, watercolors, etc. If you're into such kind of things, you can do it, but I'm trying to keep my bullet journal as simple as possible, so I have used only these as of now. Let's go into my journal. So the first page will have your name, your contact information and everything, the cover page, and then next comes the index. So the index consists of the page numbers as well as where the pages lead you. I haven't done the page numbers because I find it very time consuming, and I'm sure I'm not going to follow it also, so I haven't incorporated that, but I have just marked down what all, jotted down each of the page names so that I can track it if I'm in a hurry, so I just can know where each page is. So that's why I have put my index here, but I haven't added any page number to it. So the next one would be the key. So the main part of bullet journal is the key, where you put icons for certain things you do, like tasks or events. So for my bullet journal, I have taken dot for tasks and crossing over the dot to note that the task is completed, and for deadlines I have put a clock. For important tasks I have put a star, and for migrated ones greater than or less than symbol. So the key can be anything which you are comfortable with, but this is the usual icons followed for each of the tasks. So moving on to the next page, the next one is the future log. Now I am having the bullet journal for the year 2018, and the future log would be for the year 2019. So you can jot down the important events for 2019 as well as the things you would like to do in 2019. So this will have a list of the months in 2019 and what you have to do for each of the months. So following that would be the yearly goals. I'm still not comfortable with sharing my personal goals over here, but the yearly goals consist of 4 quadrants: quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4, and you can set goals for each of the quarters and proceed with those. And you can change your goals also. So if you see here, I have added a sticker here because I made a mistake over there, so I just used a sticker to cover it up. Same goes for here also. I made a mistake here, so I just covered it up with washi. So when you when you use washi or stickers, you can reuse that space as well as it will look visually it will be appealing, and you wouldn't I actually don't even remember what mistake I made here. So in that case, washi and stickers are too good. So this is a future log, and these are the yearly goals. So after yearly goals comes the word of the year. So I have been influenced by a lot of videos for word of the year, so I'm not putting up any word because I want you guys to think what would be your word of the year. It can be anything like be bold, be forgiving to yourself, be patient, a lot of things. So I just don't want to influence you guys, so I haven't put up any word of the year here. I do have a lot of ideas, so I am yet deciding what shall be my word of the year. And the next part would be collection or spreads. The collection or spreads can be anything like the movies you want to watch, the books you want to read, places you want to go, and a lot of things like that. I have only 2 spreads. The first spread is the movies I would like to watch. I have missed these movies in 2017, so I would like to watch them at least in 2018, as well as the upcoming movies. I'll be marking it here. My movie collection consists of the movie name, rating, and the date I have watched. And my book spread consists of the book name, who had written the book, and rating, and the date. So I have already started using my book spread. I couldn't wait. These are the books I've been reading in 2017, so I'm going to continue using this page to update my book spread. So you can also add memories, vision boards, and then you can add travels or where places you want to visit, and a lot of things which you want to incorporate in your year. So this is the collections of spreads. The next one comes this is a customized page for myself. This is not there in the usual bullet journal templates, but I have given here what I would like to learn in this year, and I have put it up in this page. Like one of the things I want to learn is organic terrace gardening, so I have added that here. And I will learn to love myself. I will learn to keep my circle small and trustable, and I'll learn patience. And I want to learn how to have a healthy eating habit. So such things I'll put up in this page, and I'll try to incorporate it into my life. And the next one will be the mood tracker. Mood tracker, I'm sorry, I think, the next page is the mood tracker. I personally didn't like tracking my mood in this page because I don't know how that would turn out. So, but still, since most of the bullet journalists follow this, I just wanted to give it a try. So this will be the mood tracker for the whole year. This axis consists of the months in the year, and that one is the days of the year. So, and you'll be tracking like if you're happy, you're okay, or stressed out, or if you're sad, that you will be tracking in this mood tracker. I hope your bullet journal is filled with pink color days. And then next comes the savings tracker. The savings tracker is a page where you try to save up to buy certain things such as electronic items, say cars, PlayStations, bikes, and then whatever you wish to buy, you can just put up here and start saving up for that. For example, I'll just put a shoe and watch here, and a tracker where I'll mark divide the total amount into parts, and I'll try to save up for that. So you can use the saving tracker. I think it is really motivating to put it out like this, and even you can decide whether you really need that thing or not. So this is the savings tracker. And after this comes the goals, 2018 goals. So again, I'm not good in sharing my personal stuff here, but then you can put up whatever goals you have for 2018. So those were the earlier what I showed you was the yearly goals split into quadrant wise. This 2018 goals will be more short-term goals. Like this month what you would like to do. So I have added mindful reading and exercise to my short-term goal and few other things. So you can add this page is optional because you already have a yearly goal. You can include it in that, or you can set up a list like this. So next one comes the stats tracker. The stats tracker gives you an idea of how many, if you're doing a business or if you're into blogs, so it tracks on how many visitors you have, how many customers, and how you're progressing throughout the year. So that is what the stats tracker does. This is also optional for people who don't need this. And the next one comes the ideas. So this is a spread. This is also a personalized spread. Obviously I'm going to hide this because you are going to watch all these videos for January, so I wanted to keep it as a surprise. But this is my page and ideas where I put up the ideas I have of making the videos, and for my FB pages, and I'll be following these ideas and brainstorming in these pages. So again, this is also this also consists of ideas and inspirations for my art page and for my when you track your expense, it helps in keeping your expenses within hand. So in this page I'll be having a starting amount where you'll track how much you have as of now, and then I'll start tracking on what all I'm spending, and then by the end of the month I'll have a certain balance, and I'll be putting that under the ending balance. So this will help you track where the money is going and how you can reduce it. And when you go to the February expense, you will have to keep a goal, like you will spend only lesser than what you have spent in Jan. So likewise you can reduce how you spend and on what you spend, whether it is useful or not. So this expense tracker helps with that. And then next comes the to-do lists. So the to-do lists are where the key comes into act, like what are the tasks, what are the events you have, what are the appointments, which has a deadline and which is priority, and all those things. Usually the other bullet journalists, they divide pages into 7 of the days in a week, and they track for each day what would be the task. So I'm not comfortable with that because I try to incorporate my tasks whenever possible. So and I'm using pencil to write down the tasks because I don't want to waste paper. I'm conscious of that. As I told, I'm trying to be minimalist. So if I'll just jot down using the pencil, and then I'll erase it if the task is over. If it is a repeatable task like laundry or organizing my table and etc., so I'll just write that down in pen, and I'll just keep crossing it once it is complete, and again I'll erase off the cross if I have to repeat it again for the next week. So that is how I'm going to do. So I hope I'll use only these 2 pages for the Jan to-do list. I don't want to waste paper. Also, this to-do list consists of the buy lists, where I have one small list where things which I have to buy will be added, and the other list where I want to buy certain things but it is not necessary. So I'll think whether I'll be using it this whole month and how many times I'm going to use it. If I'm not going to use it more than once or twice, then I'm not going to buy that item. So whichever item which it is not necessary, I'll be jotting it down here, and whichever is must buy, I'll be jotting it down here. So these I'll be buying, and these I'll buy only if they are needed and only if I'm going to use it more than once per week. So this is my to-do list. The last page for my bullet journal would be the habit tracker. This is my Jan habit tracker, where I've written all the days of the month and what all habits I want to track. Some of the habits which I've written down are early sleeping habit, and then fitness, and not eating packed foods. So you can track whichever habits you want. So I have tried a lot of trackers or apps from Play Store, but none have worked for me because I try to track them, and after 2 weeks I just get so lazy that I don't even open the app. So I hope this bullet journal helps me in tracking such habits. So this is my bullet journal. So if you have already tried any planning techniques or planners, and or if you're going to try bullet journal, do let me know. I really like to know how you guys plan your tasks and events. Hopefully we'll keep inside the habit tracker and try to finish our tasks as much as possible in the next year. So a very happy, healthy and prosperous new year to you all.